So the one important thing we need to talk about before we talk about making money with your leads is the importance of this thing. Let's go here. Actually, let's go here. The most important thing, especially, I mean, it holds true for both paid and free, but the most important thing that you got to do in all of your marketing is track it. And if I scroll through here, this is one of my tracking deals. This is HyperTracker. Everything that I do is tracked either here or in another one of my ad tracking systems. It's that important. You got to be on top of it all. If you're not willing to pay or use tracking or have tracking, and I know that there's tracking available inside of My Lead System Pro, so you're good. You just got to make sure you use it. If you're not willing to use it, you shouldn't be marketing. You should, like, until you can commit to it, don't do it. Don't market, because a story I always like to share, and the analogy I like to put this in is, if you could imagine yourself, like, for whatever reason, you fall in love with the sport of archery, okay? Like, you love archery. And because you love archery, let's go back here to my favorite strategy for recruiting up to 75 people per day. Because you love archery, you go out and you buy the best equipment money can buy. You buy all the books, all the wisdom of the ages on archery. You get yourself the best mentors, the best coaches, former archery Olympic champions to coach you on archery. And you get really, really good at it. And you love it. And when you're ready for your first competition, you pull out your bow and arrow. And before you can pull up and get your first shot off, someone puts a blindfold on you, and the target starts moving all over the place. And so the question I ask, if you can put yourself in that place, is how likely are you to hit the target? If you got a blindfold on and the target's moving all over the place. Now, you might hit it once, but it's like highly improbable that you're going to hit that target twice. And that's what advertising without committing yourself to tracking is like. So let me explain a couple things here. So your ability to choose where you're going to get in front of your prospects is like you with your arrow. That target moving all over the place, that's your prospect. Because remember, like I could be your prospect. Brian could be your prospect. He's not just like hanging out and checking his email only all day, or he's not just hanging out looking for your Google ad all day. He's like doing lots of stuff online all day. Our prospects are all over the place, and the only way that we can kind of try to pinpoint where they are more often than not is to make sure we're tracking. Tracking makes you a lot of money. A commitment to tracking can, it's one of those things that sets you free in life. So kind of, I've hit the point hard, so just commit to track everything that you do if you're new, and if you are, if you've been playing around online for a while, recommit yourself to the fine art of tracking. And there's lots of stuff we could go into in terms of tracking, but just on a basic level, just track everything that you do. I do in everything that I do.